What is stressing you out the most right now, busy mom? What has you stretched so thin and overwhelmed? You show up for everyone else, but this time is for you. I'm Yubi, the Calm Mom Coach. This is your Calm Mom Energy Reset, a free space to let go of stress and recharge and claim your calm. This is a special and dedicated space that is filled with love and acceptance and grace for each of you and where you are on this motherhood journey, for all of those that are joining live and watching the recording as well. So here's how to get the most out of this session today. We're going to do three things. Number one, I would like for you to set the intention for this session or the purpose for this session. What is weighing on your mind the most right now? Is it a relationship thing, a work thing, or is it guilt or overwhelm? Think of one thing you want to shift today. So I set as the intention for this session. I set as the intention for this session. Number two, I would like for you to rate how heavy this feels in your life, how it's impacting you from 0 to 10. 0 is it's not impacting you at all. If that's the case, we don't really want to choose that as the intention for your session. 10 would be like every waking moment of every day, you're trying to figure this thing out, how to work through it, how to solve it. The stress is showing up in your as headaches, body aches, stomach aches, can't sleep, that sort of thing. If it's taking over your life, that would be like 10. Okay. So from 0 to 10, what is the number that you give for your particular issue that you chose for your intention today? Number three. Now, I would like for you to close your eyes and picture your life with this thing completely resolved. Imagine how you'd feel. Would you be more peaceful? Would you be more present? Would you be more relaxed? What are you doing? Who are you doing it with? Are you in a new house, a new job? So be able to imagine what your life would be like, because your brain can't tell the difference between what actually happens in real life and what you vividly imagine in your brain. It only cares how often it is imagined in your brain. And then once it decides, oh, this is the way life's supposed to be, then it starts working in the background to make that happen. So fixing this is critical in how we move forward as far as being moms. Okay. So in this session, we are going to clearly clear out heavy emotions and bring in some calm and lifting energy. And some things will totally resonate with you and like, oh my goodness, that is so me. And the others may come up and you're like, I don't know if this is me at all, which could be the case. Or it could have been you when you were in junior high school. And that particular emotion of being rejected or something like that was trapped. And then you've been carrying this around. Now, your conscious mind may not remember these things, but your subconscious mind remembers everything. And that's the lens that you are seeing yourself through. So if we can get rid of some of these filters, right, so that we can see ourselves clearly, we'll be able to have clarity on how to move forward. So obviously, these sessions don't go as deep as one-on-one sessions, but it can be very powerful. But you do have to set an intention and you do have to be able to imagine your life with this thing completely resolved. So trust your mind and your body will release what you're ready to let go of right now. So this is your time. You are worthy of rest and support. Okay, so let's get started. Let me have you sit back, lean back, close your eyes, take a deep breath in through your nose, and exhale slowly. Hmm. Let's do one more. Deep breath in and exhale slowly. If you exhale longer than you inhale, you're starting to kick in your parasympathetic nervous system. And then you can start telling that your body is relaxing because your shoulders are going to drop and the distance between your ears and your shoulders will start to drop. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask for divine help because obviously I don't do the healing, right? So for me, divine is Heavenly Father and Jesus. So I'm going to ask them for help. And each of us has a healing team. So I'm going to ask them for help as well. These are people that have moved on, that have passed on, or angels or people in your life right now. So I'm going to ask them for help as well. So I would like for you to continue to do this deep breathing and imagine your life with this thing completely resolved. Close your eyes. Imagine your life with this thing completely resolved while I ask for help. Heavenly Father, Jesus, and our healing teams, I ask for help for this session, that this session will be for the highest good for each of the participants, that we'll be able to identify what needs to be released by priority and to release all life-draining energy as pure energy back into the universe. I ask for help with increased intuition and protection so that we'll be minimize or eliminate possible processing issues as much as possible. We also ask for protection for each participant and myself, that we're shielded individually so that we are not sharing or absorbing each other's energies, and that we'll be able to be protected from offensive energies as well. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to connect to everyone as a conduit for God to do the healing. Are we connected? Are we shielded? We're going to get Reiki in here. Good. All right. So let's get started here. Okay. So we are going to be using emotion code and body code, which were both developed by Dr. Bradley Nelson. And so we'll see what we've got going today. Okay. Okay. Is it left, right? One, two, three. Energy, post-traumatic, physical emotional shock. Okay. So physical emotional shock. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I'm in the wrong document. Here we go. Okay, so physical emotional shock is when you've had a really huge event of some sort, and it was so shocking that it got trapped in your body and your system, and it is continuing to reverberate. So let's see what we've got here. Is it there's two columns, right, of emotions, and there's 6 rows, and each square has 5 emotions in it. So we're going to decide which one it is. Is it B, A, odd, even, 6, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? It is worry. Do we need to know what it is? Okay, so is this worry about family? Is this worry about spouse? Is this worry about children? Okay, regarding children, is this about safety? Is this about health? We're in children's health. Okay, so there's something happened where your children was sick or something, and so that is what stuck. Okay, so we're going to replace it with I am calm. Because kids are like sponges, right, with regards to emotions. And so whatever you're feeling, they're going to be absorbing that as well. So if you have a calm feeling and calm emotions, then that's going to translate to your kids as well. So letting go of physical emotional shock of worry regarding children's health, something's going on. And this could have been years ago, or it could have been yesterday, right? And then pulling in, I am calm. I am calm to replace this physical emotional shock of worry. Okay, what's next now? Let's see what's next. Is it energy, reverberation, emotional reverberation? So this is like, so some emotions get stuck in your body and they continue to ring like a bell, more so than just a regular trapped emotion. And so let's find out what emotion it is. It is A, B, odd, even. 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Peeved. Okay. So peeved is like when you're really irritated about something, right? Do we need to know what this is about? No. Okay. So we're going to clear this and we'll replace it with, um, I am peaceful. Instead of being really irritated about something, then you've got peace. So letting go of the physical emotional shock of peeved, and we didn't need to know what it's about. So letting that go and then pulling in, and it could have been traffic. It could have been something that happened at the grocery store, right? Somebody cut you off in traffic and you're like, oh, this is just so, so letting that go and then pulling in, I am peaceful. I am peaceful. Okay, here we go. All right. What else we got? Um, energy, reverberation, seeking heart energy. So, seeking heart energy, when your heart has been broken and so many times and so much disappointment and pain, it tries to make itself feel better. But a lot of times, it's usually with things that are like addictive in nature, like, alcohol or drugs or porn or, something like that. It could be like working out because some people are addicted to that. It could be, Ben and Jerry's, right? So, those kind of things. So, seeking heart energy. How many instances are we talking about? 100,000, 10,000, thousands, hundreds, tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50, 1, 2, 3, 53 instances. And so what we'll do is we will release the 53 instances of seeking heart energy, trying to make ourselves feel better, but usually it's only temporary, right? It's hollow substitutes is what it is. So letting go of 53 instances of, and that one is warm, seeking heart energy, right? And we'll replace it with Reiki at the end. Are we good? All right, what's next? Try and pull as much out as we possibly can. Okay, left energy, left, right, one, two, three, mental, right, left, one, two, three, will two energy. Okay, so will two energy is a unique frequency of energy when one has the will to do something. Um, but then it gets stuck, right? So let's find out what that will to energy is. Is it A, B, odd, even, two, four? The will to please others, which is a great trait to have, but then it becomes it kind of takes over because then you start losing boundaries for yourself, right? So replaced with will, I have the will to set. Is that good? Okay. So we are going to release the will to please others, right? We want to please our parents, we want to please our teachers. Boy, that one is warm. Okay. So letting that go. And sometimes even our kids, right? So then letting that go and then pulling in, I have the will to set proper boundaries to protect my energy. I have the will to set proper boundaries to protect my energy because you're going to be depleted. You won't have enough if you're continuing to give and give and give, right? Okay. Good. What's next here? Is it right? Is it energy? One, two, three. Post-traumatic, physical emotional shock again. Physical emotional shock of even 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3 of grief. Is this because of a loss of a loved one? Okay. So this is just stuck in your system, right? And so we're going to replace that with I am peaceful. Okay, so letting go of physical, emotional shock of grief due to a loss of a loved one, right? So letting that go because that can really hang over your head. Um, this grief, it can be crushing, right? So letting that go and replacing it with I am peaceful. I am peaceful. Okay. All right. So now, are we good? Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly, blowing away all of the gunk that we just released. Did anybody absorb anybody else's energy? No. Okay, so we're going to start Reiki right now. So let me have you sit back, close your eyes, and imagine a bright white beam of light coming down from above, hitting the top of your head. This warm light is being absorbed into your head, down your neck, across your shoulders, down both arms, into your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, your hands, and your fingers, and the excess is pouring out of your fingers. It is like flushing out the gunk. right? Going back to your head and your neck. And this bright white warm light is now deep into your chest, filling up your entire chest cavity with this bright white warm light. Feel that warmth moving through your chest, going down into your abdomen, into your hips, down both thighs, into your knees, down both lower legs, your ankles, your feet, and your toes. And the excess is just pouring out of your toes. It is flushing out all the gunk out of your system, collecting in areas that you may have discomfort or pain, letting this bright, white, warm light fill your entire being. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale slowly. Okay, come on back to the room when you're ready. So what we want to do to minimize any possible processing issues that you might have, give yourselves grace over the next couple of days. Eat clean, decrease the processed stuff as much as you can, drink water, move your body gently, breathe, get enough rest. When you take care of your body, it makes it easier for your energy flow to balance and to stabilize. Okay, last week's affirmation was, I trust that my children feel my love even on busiest days, which is such a wonderful affirmation. So let's see what we've got for this week. Is it in this one? Okay, so in the first 100, 2, 3, 4. So 900s, first 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So it's in the 60s. Are we in the 60s here? Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm open and ready to experience immediate financial abundance. Wow. Okay. So some people may be having some financial issues in our group here. Okay. So copy that. Paste. So pulling that into the group. I am open and ready to experience immediate financial abundance. Wow. That is so awesome. I am open and ready to experience immediate financial abundance. So, the whole point of affirmations, right, is to rewrite the negative programming that we have in our going on in our brain. And like we were talking about, the brain can't tell the difference if it's true or not. It doesn't care. The thing that it cares about most is how often it's repeated. So, if you are repeating this affirmation, whoops, sorry about that. Silence that. Okay, so if you are repeating this affirmation multiple times a day, then your brain starts to think, okay, so I'm going to have immediate financial abundance. Okay, how do I make this happen? And so in the background, it starts making things go. So that's what we're trying to do. That's the energy that you're manifesting out. And so that's the energy that's going to be coming back. Okay, so let's go ahead and express gratitude. We express gratitude to Heavenly Father, Jesus, and our healing teams for the help that we received in this session today. Thank you so very much. Please let each participant know of the love that you have for them, that they are not alone in navigating this life, and that they are being supported. Help them see your hand in their lives. Thank you so very much. Is there anything else we need to do right now? Can we disconnect our energy from the group? Okay, so we're going to disconnect our energy from the group. Okay, so today's session focused on one, identifying and then releasing the life draining emotions and low vibrational energy that's been holding you back, replacing them with the opposite to fill in the energetic gap, Reiki to help with processing, and also suggesting the affirmation of, I am open and ready to experience immediate financial abundance to start your neural reprogramming of your brain. So with each session, your mind and your body naturally clear, making it easier to handle stress with more grace, connect with your loved ones on a deeper level, and move to you towards goals that you've established. So you're not who you were before this session started. You're being more supported, your energy is lighter, your frequency is higher. My hope is that you'll notice changes in how you feel, act, and respond to stressors, experiencing more calm and more clarity as you and ease as you move from barely surviving to truly thriving. So let's check in to see where you are in your intention intensity scale. So if you go back to what we were doing initially, if you think about the thing that you picked for your intention today, is the number as high as it was before we started. What we're trying to do is to make things more calm, right? Hope to see you next week. Thank you. Bye.